to continue with our discussion, so about the capsules, so we have other type of glycocalyx, no, called the capsule. So it's highly organized and firmly attached to the cell wall. So we have plasma membrane, cell wall, and we have the capsule. So usually it protects the entire cells, okay, during the bacterial penetrations. Depends again the depends structure against the host cells, okay. Capsules usually consist of polysaccharides combined with lipids and proteins depending on the different species of bacteria. Example, Haemophilus influenzae, ito yung cause ng meningitis and ear infections. So usually they have capsules also. So take note, other encapsulated bacteria with Klebsiella pneumoniae, Neisseria meningitidis, and Streptococcus pneumoniae. So these are example of gram staining of capsulized bacteria capsules. So usually di makita mo yan siya. Okay. There is what we call a parang ano yan, parang space, no, space, and then the center we have here the entire cell of the bacteria. Okay, another one, capsulized. So makita mo yung capsules para may space yan. Okay. Next, we have the flagella, are thread-like proteins appendages that enable bacteria to move. Okay, usually this is used for locomotions. So motile, whereas plant-flagellated bacteria are non-motile. So Peritrichus bacterium, it is a bacteria that composed of based on the structure, it has a flagella, no, attached to the different parts of the bacterial cells. Lupotrichus, usually with it has flagella found at the end part of the side end of the bacteria. And we have the Amphitrichus, so composed of only two flagella that is found at the end side, both end side, and we have Monotrichus found only in one side. Okay, so comparative morphology of spirochates. So some spirochates or spiral shape, this is spiral shape, Diptospira, Borrelia, and Spirillum, like fibrils called axial filaments. Okay, one attached to each other end of bacterium. So pwede siya attach sa both end of the bacterium. Axial filaments extend to each other like the Borrelia and Spirilla, that is axial filaments, wrap around the organisms between the layers of the cell wall, overlap the midsection of the cell. That's why you can see nakarap yan ang spiral inside. Okay, like this one. So these are known to be spiral shaped bacteria. Okay, mostly common ito sa mga sa mga kanal, okay, swampy area. You can see that one in the microscope also. Okay, next we have the pili of fimbriae, hair-like structures. So usually found in gram-negative bacteria, composed of polymerized protein, mga polymerized protein. So it has different protein structures. Okay, it has lot of proteins, I mean, non-motile. So functions for attachment or anchorage of tissues in the body, transfer genetic material from one bacteria to another during the invasion process to bacteria. Pileated strains, usually nakakause yan ng urethritis or inflammation of the urethra, and cystitis, inflammation of the urinary bladder. Non-pileated, unable to cause diseases also. Next, so Proteus are involved in nosocomial urinary tract infection. When you say nosocomial or nosocomial class, nosocomial, this is a disease that is acquired in the hospitals. So Proteus vulgaris, we have the fimbriae, and we have the flagella. For attachment, flagella for locomotion. Usually Neisseria gonorrhoeae, pathogen colonize the mucous membrane. Usually ito yung cause ng urinary tract infections, mostly sa mga women. Usually may mga fimbriae yung mga Neisseria gonorrhoeae. Okay? And then we have the spores, resistant asexual spores that develop inside the bacterial cells. Okay? Sporulation is the process of forming endospores. Bacillus and Clostridium, Bacillus anthracis, Clostridium tetani, are endospores forming bacteria, are means of survival when their moisture or nutrient supply is low. Usually, spores are present in mostly in these two bacteria, Kaya yung masalaan mo na sila na do capsule ang ilan itsura, pero that is spores usually for survival. Okay, or in bacteria is exposed to higher temperature or higher humidity, higher moisture, still bacteria can able to survive because of the protective structure known as the endospores or spores.